All right, you guys. So we had a lot of people, especially after they listened to the podcast. I've probably had, and this is not even a remotely like low number. I bet I've had 100 people that have messaged our page or messaged my Instagram and said, so I need to know, did the filly make it? Like, did she make it? Did she die? Nope. Yep, she did. Dr. Hanlon was able to oil her and give 2 bags of fluids. And he actually didn't oil her. We do Epsom salt because Epsom salt brings the moisture into the stomach. And while she still looks bad, obviously, she came to us looking bad. She gorged herself on hay at the cell barn and then got here and had hay, and just, it was hard on her. So she's doing good. Elizabeth was asking me, hold on just a second. She's like, boss, why is her head like this? And I told her, Elizabeth, that's from where she had a stomach ache. She was, throwing herself down and thrashing. So this obviously is not brand new. That's from when she first got here, but she is doing really good. Listen, is she going to make it? We went from having like a very slight chance to now the probability is much higher. So obviously she's a little more complicated case. She came in extremely emaciated and she was impacted colicking. So now that we've got the impaction to pass, protocol now is she gets what we call Succeed paste. Succeed paste, we do the veterinary grade. She is 1 year old and she is 14 3 hands tall. She's going to be over 17 hands. So what we've done for her is we've put her on Succeed, which is going to be a gut conditioner, veterinary grade Succeed. It's going to condition the gut. She also gets another product for her stomach, the opposite feeding. So like in the morning she gets one, in the evening she gets Gut Check. It is a complete equine performance product called Gut Check. We love that product. Generally 10 cc's, 10 ml is a dose. They said she was a quarter Percheron and 3/4 sport horse. So yes, the podcast is on YouTube. It's on Spotify and Apple podcast. So she gets Gut Check, and we are doing 20 cc's of Gut Check right now. Instead of 10, she gets a full tube of Succeed. As you can see, she has pooped. All looks good. She's doing much better. Her giant weird belly that she had has gone completely down. And so Elizabeth is going to start giving her some food tonight. So she'll get probably about half a scoop of grain for dinner, and we will be able to also top dress it with a pump of Vitality Plus. Vitality Plus is also a complete equine nutrition product. Elizabeth may squirt that in her mouth, 60 cc's of it, for a couple of days until we know. If she's eating all her grain, no problem. But the Vitality Plus is going to have a lot of omegas, a lot of anti-inflammatories, and it's going to have some B12 in it that's just going to kind of help her. See, she's pretty bright-eyed now, but she's been head down puny, but you can see she's starting to have a lot more shine in her eye. That Vitality Plus with the B12 is going to actually help her pick up and just do a little bit better. So refeeding these horses that come in this condition is a job. Like, it's rocket science, and we lose them sometimes. I mean, we've done it for 9 years and I still lose some because sometimes they're just too far gone when we get them. This filly was not only really far, her color makes it a little bit harder for you guys to tell exactly how truly emaciated she is. I don't know. Maybe this will be a better, maybe now I can show you. I mean, on camera from the side, if I took pictures. I also think this has been something in the past. Elizabeth, will you step her up right there? I just want to show a little example. If I were to take pictures of her from far away and take a photo like this, right there, Elizabeth, is good. As you guys can see, I can really manipulate that she doesn't look that bad. Not that you try, but I think sometimes you take photos and because they have a little wormy belly, people don't realize until you get right here.
It's like a certain angle.
And this long hair is so long right here. Her back dips in. I mean, her rib shelf dips in, but that hair is long. Right. Yeah, you can almost, in photographs, it's a little tough, you guys. I mean, but she's just doing much better. And as you can see now, she's looking for something to eat. Star Party. I see the Star Party on my end this time, you guys. We have 4 minutes on the clock and we have 800. All right. Elizabeth is willing to do break. What are you willing to do for stars? Turn around. Let's come on.
Like you showed me that one time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, if any of you guys have daughters under the age of 18, we have. Yeah. Yeah. If you have daughters under the age of 18, just let us know. Laying here. I love it. I love it. All right, you guys. So send stars. We are literally 3 minutes, 52 seconds on the clock. Yes. The lady that, the known lesbian lady's name just came across that she's watching. You ever want to be like, hello, lovers and haters. Hello, loves and haters. Yeah. Oh. All right, you guys, this is a star party, so let's definitely get some stars. And, yeah. She's not quite old enough. She's not. See, Elizabeth is like, I am ready to start working with her. And I'm like, she is not quite old enough. But I'm just saying, I hear my child. She's being angry. She's ready to go.
I thought that was a rooster.
No, it's not. It's her. Yep. But I have the window cracked because she's in it. And I just didn't, All right, you guys, let's get these stars out of the way. We're at 1900. All right, you guys, we are just about halfway there. So let's get these stars knocked out of the way. And that way we can get back to our day. Just so you guys know, we're going to finish the horses tomorrow. Thank you so much. Oh, man, we just got 1,000 stars. Thank you, Marcel. We appreciate that so much. Yes. Yes. Yes, I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Missy. Let's see who all. Debbie, Sharon, Monica, thank you. Donna, Gail, thank you. Thank you. Kitty, yes. Donna, Missy, man, Gail, Lori, Denise, Donna. Yes, thank you so much. Patricia, thank you for sharing Star Party. Sheila, Judy. Yeah, Cole is over here trying to live his best life. We are almost there, you guys, to where we are done with our Star Party, but we are going to do these boys tomorrow because we're tired. Elizabeth and I are tired. I just had like major anxiety, knowing that this podcast was coming out. We hadn't said anything. It's not like I haven't been sleeping. I have literally, and then I listened to it. I will tell you guys, I went back and listened to it and I was like, okay, there are things that I wish I would have said, just touched on some things a little more or whatever. But honestly, I was very grateful that I had the opportunity to be on there. So, all right, you guys, this is Asia, and she's the filly that we talked about in the podcast that I just mentioned. I said, we have a filly right now that she might not make it, and if she doesn't, Jess would have been.
I was trying to call you in the middle of the podcast, but I couldn't, and I was like, she fucking pooped.
Yeah, I kind of wish she. Well, no, because I will tell you that we've had. I bet if I say we've had 100 people message, that is a small amount wanting. Oh, Star Party achieved! Yes, thank you guys so much. Wanting to know, inquiring minds need to know, did the filly make it? Did she not make it? Did she? And I just want you to know that, to me, that means something. And also, yes, you guys, her vet bill was, the oiling was 3 something. The fluids, her vet bill was $980, and then she'll have a recheck. So I just figured around $1,200, but right now we're at $980 on her vet bill. And obviously, we paid it because I have a vet bill fundraiser I will be sharing. If you want to contribute, great. If you don't, I completely understand. Don't think that if you don't contribute to stuff like that we don't like you. But if you can. But what it does matter is let's say that we don't get the funds raised for her vet bill. The next time one comes in like this, I might not have the money to actually try. Elizabeth, she's so good. That's what it matters. If we get another one in, we might not be able to try as hard to save them just because of the finances.
Where's the toothpicks?
Elizabeth. Sometimes I forget. So Elizabeth's last name is Samoya, but that's not really how you pronounce it.
No, it's Samayoa.
Samayoa. Yeah. But everybody says Samoya. Yeah. But it's Samayoa. Yeah, okay. I kind of feel like I'm getting it. But sometimes when she does it, I'm like, Elizabeth Thompson! And then I'm like, wait, that's Tinley. Damn it. Poor Elizabeth. She's just so good. You guys see her? She's like, it's fine. There's something on my head. Elizabeth. She is such a good girl, but she is just a yearling. Look at these giant ears. If you ever wondered if she was crossbred, look at her big drafty ears. She's just going to be a really great horse for somebody. I think that she's going to be a great,
super happy for sure.
Yeah, she'd be a dressage prospect or something like that. So we absolutely adore her. So, all right, you guys. Well, she's like, I don't think I can go with this thing on my head. I better just, and this is why we saved her. And then somebody was like, it hurt my feelings that you called her a bitch. And I was like, oh, I call Elizabeth a bitch all day. All day. It's Yeah. In our world, like when she got off the trailer, I was like, you've got to be kidding me, Jacob. Like, what the heck, you know? And we brought her in the barn, I was like, man, that skinny bitch is freezing. You know, things like that. I want you guys to just remember one thing about us. It's not what we say that really matters. It's our tone of voice along with our actions. And you won't ever see the girls and I do anything. She does have a beautiful trot, Jessica. I mean, this thing has a beautiful, beautiful movement. She's going to be a high-end, like, dressage prospect. Peyote. Cole. Our hay is beautiful. Cole?
Yeah, you can't.
Cole is gang.
That is the biggest horse on this property.
All we know is if there was somebody here that would be the plug, it would be him.
I figured it was Squirt, but Squirt's really like the tatted motherfucker that'll beat somebody up. He's
little bitty.
Sidekick, bro.
That's actually honestly true. Nobody would ever expect it though, but Cole is all the brains. But yes, so we wanted to make sure, for sure, that you guys did get an update and that, you know, she did make it. We're very proud. We're very proud that she's pooping good now. She's on a wide array of supplements. The good thing is that we can add fat through the Vitality Plus. We can keep the gut check and the Succeed and really work on conditioning her stomach and start to add some grain in. So these are the guys we did. We have Floyd. We have Harry. This, spotted draft will be tomorrow. This big spotted horse will be tomorrow. We have a dun and other things. So we have a lot going on, and I am fixing to take my child to go eat because we're starving. So have a good day, you guys.